Alright, welcome back. So, are we doing recap first, or are we just going into it?
Don't we generally do a recap?
No, not really, because we're not in the middle of an arc. We're just starting a new one. All we really need to know is that you got the Philosopher's Stone. Alright. It's been 2 days since you got back from the Crystal Kingdom arc, and the director has called you into her chambers. She says that you got a new teammate.
Ooh.
Hold on. And when you head in there, you see the director sitting in her chair on top of her dais, and you see next to her a giant albino centaur. Centaur. That the thing. And she says, hello, you're new reclaimer. I'm sorry, what's your name again?
So I bow, and I say, the name is Ithilus Aethorn Tael, at your service. Just call me Aethorn, please.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Of course, man.
Just looking in awe.
Have you guys seen a centaur before? According to what T has just said, I doubt that Grizzle has.
Drizzle has not seen a centaur. He's seen plenty of satyrs, but no centaurs.
Pavu might have at one point, but only once, if at all.
And I doubt they were albino.
Yeah, albino centaurs are rare. So we go back to that chart. We got
Desiree spent a little extra time out before the Bureau. I think she would have seen a centaur, but not a ton of them.
Mm-hmm.
And they were probably mostly enemies.
Ooh.
So seeing one as a friend is a little different.
Just to describe Aethorn, his name translates to Moonleaf Lightning Step. I'm a very tall, 7-foot centaur who looks like a man
Shorty.
in his late 20s or early 30s.
Shorty.
He has an athletic build and has emerald green eyes. I have silver-colored hair, and my skin is unnaturally white. Some would say my skin looks like alabaster. I wield a lance, decorated by the white moonstone at the pommel, and the shield is masterly crafted from a turquoise shell of a massive alligator snapping turtle. On my neck, you see a pendant. It's adorned with a nude, long-haired female elf dancing and holding a sword in front of a full moon, which is outlined by silver flames. It is not Oogie Boogie, okay?
It is not what?
Yeah.
Oogie Boogie.
Oh, good grief.
It's not Oogie Boogie.
Desiree, noticing the holy symbol, says, "Ooh, a follower of Illustrate. That's unusual."
Yes.
Pavu, in a much better mood than he was whenever he got back from the laboratory.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah, he was peeved when he got back, yeah.
Pavu was pissed. He does not deal with stupid well.
Oh yeah.
Pavu walks up to Aethorn and holds out his considerable hand for a shake.
Aethorn shakes.
Just a quick
Pavu
question.
is a good head taller at 8'4".
Whoa.
Just a quick
Yeah.
question. Pavu grabbed his pay, right? Like, somewhere between the 2 days, he probably did. After he cooled down.
It would have been the next morning.
Yeah. Yeah, so all of you got your pay, which I think was like 2,000 something?
2,500.
2,500, yeah.
Did we add that already, or
So-
do we add it now?
We
Yeah, just
should have
added-
already added it. If you haven't added it,
Okay,
you'd
I'm
add it
pretty
now.
sure I did.
Yeah.
If you have more than 2,000, you definitely added it already.
Okay, yeah, I definitely have what 2,000.
The director says, lots of new reclaimers suddenly. which is quite strange. Whatever. You guys can go and show them around if you wish. I know that we got an appointment later, Desiree, but Desiree, I'll finish a couple things and then head out with you.
That's fine.
Okay.
Cool.
So right here I got a wheel with your guys' names on it, and I'll spin it. Whoever it lands on will be the first person for us to do the solo scenes.
I'd recommend.
So it
Drizzle-
needs to land on someone besides me, because otherwise that comment just sounded retarded.
Right.
Drizzles needs to
All right.
happen preferably at night. So if it lands on me, I can let someone go before me.
No need for you to go before anybody. It is last night. And Drizzle is sitting on his bed with his bag open, and on the bed a couple of letters are laying on the bed. And next to the bed is Desiree.
So
And
okay.
yeah, just take it away.
So this is kind of embarrassing, but so on my travels, I did encounter some people who are very close friends to me, I guess, but they gave me these letters and I can't read them.
Oh.
They look squiggly to me.
You struggle with cursive.
Yeah, I think that's it. Cursive.
Well,
would you?
that's fine. Many people do.
I don't know if it's like, I don't know how personal things are with these, so if it makes you uncomfortable, you don't need to read them anymore. And
It should be fine.
he'll like grab a handful, and he'll grab 4, and then he'll hand them over to Desiree. Each of the envelopes are a different color, so yeah. So they're definitely not from the same place.
Okay. Well, let's see. This red one says it's from a Charlotte Wick.
Oh, I remember her. I think she was actually, yeah, she was a boxer.
Oh.
Yeah, she was muscly,
Interesting.
but not as muscly as you are. She had like a smaller build like I do. I think she was my height even also. Yeah.
Ah. Well then. Desiree opens the letter, pulls it out, unfolds it, and says, "Alright, let's see here."
Does Desiree need glasses to read? Just asking for like
Nah, I think she probably has good
imagination's
vision.
sake.
No,
Nah,
she doesn't
all
need
right.
glasses to read. I don't
Sorry
feel
to
like
interrupt you.
giving her that handicap in game.
It's only to read.
In real life, my kid is blind as a bat,
Hmm.
so I don't feel like handicapping her like that in the game.
All right.
I can't say
Alright.
anything. I have to wear my glasses all the time.
You know, you'd think
Same.
Drizzle wouldn't be able to see very well, but he can see just fine, even though his hair's on his face.
Right.
And anything farther than my elbow gets blurry.
Let's see here. Drizzle. Sorry I didn't have the guts to tell you in person, but you really turned my whole life around. And I've never felt more confident in my words than I have right now when I say, I really like you, Drizzle, and it hurts to see you go. But you're a nomad. It's what you do. But please promise me I'll get to see Velen's old king of surf again. That's you, dummy. When you finish traveling across Faerun, maybe we could go out for some seafood. Or go to the bathhouse again. My treat. With love, Charlotte Wick.
Drizzle now just looks really guilty because he probably he received this like just before he left, which is a good like maybe 6 months ago.
Is he gonna say that?
He just looks like Once again, like the smile from his face just disappears, and he just looks guilty. He looks down.
Desiree looks. What's
Is
wrong?
this when you left to go to the? Is this when you left? Did you go to any other place before you stumbled onto the moon?
He's went to.
Or is it, you went straight from Neverwinter to the moon?
He's went.
Huh?
He's went to plenty more, but this one
alright.
is the third most recent.
All right.
And he's just kind of like stumbling over his words. He'll.
Drizzle's a player. Hey.
Oh, there's a postscript here. There's a little gift I left in the other envelope. You can give it back when you see me again, and don't worry, it's clean.
Drizzle will pick up the matching envelope, open it, and just slap it back closed.
What'd you get?
Drizzle is like now just turning purple because his complexion is blue. Just it's nothing to worry about.
Oh, come on, I won't tell anyone.
No, really, you
I
don't
have a
gotta
feeling.
worry about it, bro. I promise. And he's just
Okay, she sent you a box of condoms. Got it.
I feel like it's something else.
he's just going to set it down next to him.
Either that or nudie pics.
Is that in
I would
character or
think
is that...
the postscript was "Don't worry, it's clean." So something else.
Well, whatever.
There are different kinds of clean.
Exactly.
Ooh.
It's not stolen.
It has no bodily juices on it
Right?
Okay.
Yet.
yet.
Alright, let's see. The next letter. This, Greenman. Let's see what this one is. From a Kyara Misha.
Oh, she was a clairvoyant. She did fortune telling stuff. She also did tarot readings. She was real cool.
Interesting.
Yeah, we were like on the same wavelength and stuff, like regarding like nature and shit. Maybe not shit, nature and stuff. Yeah, nature and stuff. Yeah, she was cool.
Desiree cracks a grin, realizing that Drizzle might be a bit of a slut. Flips open the envelope, pulls out the letter, unfolds it, and starts reading. Drizzle. I address this letter to you, Drizzle, to reveal my true feelings for you. I have formed a deep love for you and the things you do.
Drizzle now just looks even
However,
more, like guilty.
as much as it pains me, I understand you must complete your task to travel all across Faerun, as declared by Mother Nature. I shall wish you all the luck the spirits and I can muster, in hopes that you can complete your travels and one day return to me. Fondly, Kyara Misha.
And then a card slips out of the envelope. As
Yes,
holding it.
I have left a card I have imbued with luck in your envelope. I think it really captures your essence. A smile is drawn here.
Do you want to pick up the card, or do you want Drizzle to pick up the card?
Oh, Desiree's totally picking up the card.
It is a tarot card. It is the sun in particular.
Interesting. Here you go.
So what
Oh,
I'm
the
hearing is
sun.
we should start calling T the Wanderer.
The sun. I think this one is about. I think the upright meaning of it is happiness and optimism, but the reverse side is over optimism and something else. I forgot. It's been a while since I went over these.
Sounds like you.
Yeah, I think that's the
we
whole deal with tarot
need
cards.
to get someone that wrote him one of these letters to just show up, just one.
Right?
Yeah.
And Drizzle sets the card next to the envelope that he set next to him earlier.
Okay. So Desiree pulls up the third letter. This one's blue. Alright, let's see. Opens it. Says it's from Ollie Loam. Or is that Eom?
Iom.
Iom, okay. I was gonna say, it's clear in actual cursive. It's not so clear in freaking text that I'm reading from.
Yeah.
Ollie Eom. Opens it and pulls out, starts unfolding the letter. Let's see. Drizzle. It kind of sucks to see you go, but I can't stop a nomad from being a nomad, right? Anyway, this letter was for me to tell you that I really love you. It wouldn't sit right with me if you left without me ever getting to tell you that, but I couldn't muster up the courage to tell you face to face. Sorry about that. Well, the band's gonna miss you. Polly and Camilla also say good luck. Hope you come to see us again when you've finished your journey. Yours truly, Ollie Eom. P.S. I'm getting new drums after the water damage. Haha.
What on them?
What did you do to her drums?
It's a he, and also.
Oh, his drums. What did you do to his drums?
So I used to be part of a band with these 3 bards, but at a concert, some of the pyrotechnics went off, and I had to douse it out immediately. But I got water damage. I kind of tore one of his. I tore the bass drum up with the current. And he's again looking down, looking more guilty.
Better than everything burning down, I guess. Alright. Desiree looks and realizes there's one more letter. This one's in black. Says it's from the High Council of Waterdeep.
Oh, I remember Waterdeep. I
Yeah.
don't remember much, but I remember it was pretty big.
Oh. Interesting.
Waterdeep is quite large.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
Well, my organization headquarters is in Waterdeep, if you have to know.
Desiree opens this last letter, pulls it out. Reads off Drizzle's full name. Drizzle, right?
Yeah, just Drizzle.
Yeah, Drizzle's full name, Drizzle.
It's like, well, this seems ominous and important. Drizzle, this letter is being sent to inform you that you are never to return to Waterdeep again, under any circumstances. Whoa.
Oh,
You must have caused a ruckus.
Wow.
I don't remember doing anything. I remember I stayed in some old house.
Let's see here. Listed offenses.
You burned down an old house.
No. Listed offenses: squatting, illegally staying in abandoned property, refusing to leave.
Drizzle.
Oh, wait a minute.
Interesting.
Oh, that's why the police took me out. It's because that was a warning, I think, and I couldn't read it.
Yeah, and apparently there's more.
Oh?
Drizzle, you need to stop messing with the noble's daughters. The nobles apparently didn't appreciate it. And some were on the council.
Aethor looks at the director with a very concerned face.
The director isn't there, but
Oh,
No,
okay.
Yeah, they say the director's not here right now.
Conversation.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
this is the only people who are even here,
this
me
is the
and
night.
Drizzle.
This is the night before in your bedroom.
I mean,
Yeah.
they were awfully nice, but I don't remember doing anything particular.
Did you have a habit of drinking back then?
Mm-mm.
Any kind of drugs?
Don't think so. What's a drug anyway?
Things that alter your state of mind.
What's the drug? It's a thing.
Oh, does sleep count?
Sleep does not count.
What about coffee?
Coffee,
I mean,
kinda.
Caffeine is technically a drug, but caffeine doesn't
Not one that
doesn't
would make
generally
you
affect
forget
your state of
you
mind.
did something like that.
It just makes you wide awake.
I think I had coffee one time, and I remember this didn't happen in Waterdeep, but I ate like a mushroom that I thought was okay, but it wasn't. But this wasn't in Waterdeep. This was just me in the woods.
Did you
Well-
Did this happen way before Waterdeep,
It
or
happened
were you
way
saying
after.
Waterdeep? Ah, all right.
Well,
It happened.
Because I was thinking maybe you did. Maybe you did it. You went to Waterdeep, did whatever the heck, and then left again.
it does sound like you did some things you shouldn't have done, but it seems more like you managed to piss off some nobles than anything.
Yeah, given the previous letters, I was expecting something along the lines of, "You're always welcome to join the council for our annual orgy" or something.
Annual. You have that scheduled?
Oh, wait, there's a PS here.
It's a
Don't
council.
even
Why
think
wouldn't they have
about
it
trying
scheduled?
to come back for the annual orgy. It had to be there.
It probably wasn't there until you thought of it.
It
Oh, that
wasn't
would've
there
been-
until that was
Yes.
suggested.
Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
It's a council. Why wouldn't they have that scheduled?
Why
Well,
would they have that period?
I guess it seems you shouldn't be going to Waterdeep again anytime soon.
Yeah, I don't think I will. The police weren't very nice to me.
The relic is in Waterdeep. Womp womp. No, I'm joking. No, it's not. It's not Waterdeep. The freaking chances would have been perfect, though.
You know, you really should respond to some of these letters.
Yeah. Thank you for reading them to me.
Of course.
Should I write back?
Certainly
in cursive
interesting.
Too? Huh?
Ooh,
I
perfect
mean, you
opportunity
could,
to
but
learn the line of
I-
cursive.
You could. I could help you learn.
Well, that would be nice.
Ooh, that's fun.
In that sense, wicked. And
Okay, so who is up next? Is that it? That's it for your senior?
I believe so.
All right, who's up next? Spinny,
Paul.
spinny, wheelie, wheel.
Oh,
I'm the only one of the previous players left now,
Right?
since those two went together.
Well, no,
Right.
Desiree's is entirely separate.
D-
That was just
Des-
Desiree
Des-
helping out
Desiree's
because she
got-
reads a lot.
Yeah,
And-
Desiree's thing is still coming up, which literally rolled up next, but I'm going to roll it again.
And Drizzle kind of doesn't know how to read cursive, so. Which is
Alright,
normal. A lot of people don't, so.
Who's giving Ithorn the tour? Which of you guys is giving Ithorn the tour
huh?
of the
I thought we
the
were having
base?
an NPC do it.
Yeah, but if any of you want to join with,
I think
I mean, Desiree could go along with giving the Oompa Loompa the tour.
the Oompa Loompa, the four-legged Oompa Loompa.
Freaking midgets.
All right.
all of
Am I supposed to have my token on the map?
You can if you want.
Yeah, you can drag it on there.
If it makes
Um,
you feel any better, though, Desiree would even call Pavu short, even though he's only actually an inch shorter than her.
Yeah, just the 1 inch shorter.
this is
Yeah.
the only actually short one here. He's 5'8".
Right.
We're back.
Nora
to,
is as tall as Drizzle.
We're back to where back fast forward, and Ithorn has just been introduced. The director, Lucretia, I'll just say Lucretia because that's simpler. Lucretia, what? Claps her hands and calls
Just say
him
the director.
Davenport. Yeah, the director. I freaking. The director calls in Davenport, and Davenport's like, Davenport! And the director says, give Zythorn here the tour of the place. And Davenport salutes. It says Davenport, and sticks out his hand, reaches out his hand, raises up to Zythorn to shake it.
Aethorn shakes back firmly. Pleasure to meet.
Davenport says, Davenport, and waves his hand for you to follow him, and he starts walking towards. Which side is he going to go to first? Why not this side? He starts walking towards this, towards the artificer's office, and Davenport walks into the artificer's office and points up to a sign, hanging down from the top of the door, and he says, Davenport! And it says artificer's office and deposit. And he walks into the room, points at Leon, and says, Davenport! And Leon says, oh, hello, I'm Leon, I'm the artificer here. If you need to get any spells or anything, just come to me. I also run the Gashapon here. If you want to take care of that, then. And then Davenport continues and starts walking towards the north from there. He goes in as he's walking through the hallway, he points up at a sign that says the hangar, and he says, Davenport, and walks in. Avi's there. He looks like he's just sitting in a chair, just waiting, and he points at Avi and says, Davenport, and Avi says, oh, hello. You already met me. I'm Avi. If you need to be shot down to the surface, I'll take care of that. And Davenport continues. If you got questions, you can ask. He then continues to the east. Right is east, right? Yeah, right is east.
Yeah, right is east, generally, if it's oriented with north at the top.
Yeah, north at the top, right is east. All right. Heads east, points, walks through a couple empty rooms, basically, that have signs like the hold and the lab and such. Then he walks into this like huge quad, like a bunch of grass and stuff, and trees, and with the skylight pointing up at the stars.
And one big tree.
Yeah, one big tree.
One big magical tree that we added.
Yeah, right, yeah, that's right.
Because I'm assuming this is the hall at this
Trent
point.
is there. Yeah, Trent's there. I forgot you picked up Trent. Davenport
ripped him out of the ground.
Davenport points at the tree and he says, Davenport, and the tree just waves at you. The tree just waves, doesn't say anything.
Is that the tree that Drizzle saved?
Yep.
Yeah, that's the tree that Drizzle talked to and Desiree just ripped out of the ground and carried with us. And was not leaving behind because, damn it, we made a promise.
Davenport boy points to the left, then points to the right, turns to you and says, Davenport? Looking as though he's asking, you want to go left or you want to go right?
Let's go right.
And he turns around, sticks his finger in the sky, and he says, Davenport! And continues walking to the right. You walk through a cafeteria area, which has some people eating their lunch. Then you walk through the kitchen where Yimik, the goblin, is cooking, and he says, "Hello, they were looking for a cook, so I thought I might help out. Nice to meet you, sir." And
pleasure to meet.
And you continue to walk through. Then you walk into like this grand hall, sort of thing. which leads to the left and down again, and he does the same thing before, and he points to the left, points right in front. He says, and basically asks you which direction.
Left this time.
He says, "Davenport," and he walks through the hallway and he points at a sign that says quarters, and he turns to you and does the two hands together, head on his hands, sort of like sleep sort of stance, and he points to the doors.
Okay.
And then he points at you, and then he basically does whatever hand signal "not you" is, and he continues walking through, and you walk through this small little arena that Killian and Carrie, the Dragonborn, and the half-orc are just fighting in, sort of like a training room. And then he walks back into the grand offices and turns around and he says, "Davenport," and walks back through the hallways again. And he walks back into the hall, goes at the down direction, and you see a sign that says Fantasy Costco, and you walk in and it's a huge like department store basically, and it's got like, and there's only one person working there right now behind the counter, and it's Garfield, the Deals Warlock, and he says, "Why, hello, I'm Garfield. I sort of run this place.
Pleasure
Nice
to
to
meet
meet you,
Aethor.
sir." "Hello, Aethor." And Davenport turns to you and shrugs, basically, as though to say, "Well, that's it. I think. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. I think. Hold on. Yeah, that's it." So you're gonna ask Davenport any questions?
I guess Davenport can only answer Davenport, but
Well, he can. You're in Fantasy Costco right now, and Garfield knows quite a bit. So if you want to ask questions to Garfield, I guess, in this case.
yeah. For now, I'll just head to my quarters. I'll see if the others can help me out around this place.
He says, "Davenport," and just waves as you exit the room. All right. Who is next? Let's see.
Was that
All right.
Ithorn's or?
Yeah, that was Ithorn's tour of the place.
No, I meant like his little special thing, because like,
I'm
I mean,
pretty-
he just got here.
I'm pretty sure that was his little special thing, because he was like walking around and basically introduced him to all the NPCs
Right.
on the thing. All right.
Garfield's the best one.
Next up is you're seeing Desiree with Lucretia.
Woo! Spa day! And it's all on the dime of the bureau.
Yeah.
Because I know they don't pay her enough either.
Obvious shot you down to where would the best spa be in Faerun?
The best
It's-
spot in Faerun?
Do you
Give
think
me a
it
minute
would
to open
be-
up a map of Faerun.
We
You
have a
think
map
it
of
would-
Faerun.
Yeah, we got a
Huh?
map of Faerun and Foundry.
Oh.
You think it'd be in
Derp.
Neverwinter or something, like a big city?
Maybe not necessarily.
Yeah.
It's probably a good spa in Waterdeep where Drizzle couldn't bother us.
Yeah,
I couldn't
sure.
help that. I
Yeah.
couldn't help that.
Yeah.
But no, I
Um,
honestly don't know. I've got to look through this whole place to see.
Maybe Icewind Dale, because Icewind Dale is nice and cold, so a nice warm spa there would probably be really good.
Hot springs.
Hot
Yeah.
spring sauna.
Hot springs, sauna, and spa. Yeah, Icewind Dale. All right, yeah,
All
let's do
right,
that.
so we're going to my home.
Yeah, the Bureau of Balance shot you to Icewind Dale. You the ball landed in the ice bank and it has been summoned back up to the thing. You are right in front of what's this spot called? The Flower Water Spa. One of the best spas, not only in Icewind Dale, but also the number 2 best in the whole of Iberia, Tyrrell, however you pronounce that.
No, it's got to be the best.
Well, the best is on the opposite side of the planet, and that's going to take a while.
We got time.
Sure, fine. The Flower Water Spa is the best. Whatever. Just another day.
You're like, no, damn it.
So you have went in, and there are multiple things you can do there. You can get into the hot springs. You can take a mud bath.
We're getting the
what do you
full
want to do?
treatment.
The
We're getting the full treatment.
The guy behind the desk, Regime says, the full treatment day. Well, you sure? Because that is quite expensive.
We're sure.
All right, follow me, and
Our
he
work is paying
hops
for it.
over the desk, and he walks you to what is the first place? What's the first place in this spa? A masseuse, and walks you in. They've got a room with a couple beds and 2 masseuse. Would that be the plural masseuse? Masseuse?
I believe masseuses.
Yeah, possibly masseuses. They and you guys lay down on the thing and they start massaging. So you get
Masseuses is the plural.
masseuses is the plural. All right, good to know.
Yes.
So the director says I understand it's been stressful, but I don't know why you needed to take me with on this.
Because you need to relax.
I'm chill, she says. I'm perfectly fine.
Lies. Don't even try to claim that. You need to relax.
Yeah, she's rigid on that. She's rigid on the thing. She says, I'm totally chill. Yeah, I'm perfectly fine.
Sure. Try telling that to someone who believes it and hasn't met you. Besides, you're the only other woman at the bureau, so...
Alright.
What's wrong with just relaxing and having a girl's day? Jeez.
Well, I've got work to do, too. But, well, fine. After...
Yeah, well, it works better if you actually relax sometimes. You'll actually get more done in the end, I bet.
Alright, so after the massage, you are transferred to the hot springs. You are moved to the hot springs. Like, you're not even allowed to walk, they just wheel you into the hot springs.
Jeez, wow, okay.
Yeah,
They are so focused on relaxation here. Wow.
How else would they have gotten to number one? So you are now in the hot springs, and there's a timer next to the hot springs that is sitting at 10 minutes and counting down.
10 minutes? It's so short.
30 minutes.
That's more like it.
Yeah, 30 minutes. I've never been to a spa, so I don't know how it goes.
Well, you don't want to stay in a hot spring too long, but 10 minutes is not very long in one.
Yeah. Yeah, 30 minutes.
Like, think about if you want to take a nice hot bath and relax your muscles. How long do you stay in that bath?
Yeah.
Or sit
So
in a hot
what are
tub.
you and the director talking about?
girl things.
Ooh.
She's the only other
Uh,
woman at the bureau. Desiree doesn't get to talk about girl stuff much.
Yeah. One of the about like the 15-minute mark, one of the someone from the spa brings you like I don't know, probably like wine or something. Pours you
Snacks
each a
and
cup.
drinks.
Yeah, snacks, drinks, and such. The director says, "I don't know why you don't think I'm chill.
Well-
I relax."
Well, it has something to do with the fact that I've met you.
She says,
You're always so busy working, you never make time to relax. I'm fixing that today.
"Well, for the job we have, not relaxing and letting our guard down isn't really the best course of action."
Oh, the Bureau will survive a day without us.
She
Watch everything
starts
go to
basically.
shit.
Do what?
Watch everything go to
A
shit.
flash to the Bureau of
Bureau.
Balance. It's on fire. No. Flash to the Bureau
I'm
of
blaming
Balance.
Drizzle if
Pure
the Bureau's
chaos.
on fire when we get back.
No, you should
Just
blame
saying.
him. No, blame him if it gets flooded.
No, I'm blaming him if it's on fire because he's a water genasi. He could have put it out.
Yeah.
No, we blame
no,
Angus
it's not
because it was
fire.
probably him trying to forge something.
Forge, yeah, because that's your scene in a little bit. What else? The director
Even though Angus
says,
said he wanted to learn woodworking.
Did he say he wanted to work?
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
We discussed this twice.
yes. He wanted to try forging without you and made a mistake. No, that's not what he did. So the director says, I just don't feel comfortable not being there. Like, I'm chill when I'm working. I just don't
No, you're
feel
not.
comfortable. Is that what... Do you really think that? She
I know
turns to look at
that.
you. She's like
You're
tapping
always
her fingers against the side of the hot spring, basically.
I know that. You're always so uptight about everything and so laser focused on work. You never take any time to relax at all. And you need to. It's bad for your health.
Really? You think I'm on tight?
Yes. I'm pretty sure all of us agree.
She writes down on a notebook. And says, she starts to write down on a notebook, and then she just throws the pencil halfway across the spring, throws the notebook behind her, and just says, "I'm not uptight." The rest of the spa day.
She learns how to relax.
Yeah, she learns how to chill. But she walked in standing straight up and down. She came out with a slouch.
That's funny. She came out relaxed.
Yeah, she came out relaxed, and you
No,
call
she
a
came
bubble
out
in.
looking for like Doofenshmirtz.
Oh, Lord.
You guys continue the day with like hot springs and saunas and the works basically, and
Mhm. Manicures, pedicures, facials, all the good
the whole
stuff.
9 yards. Yeah, the whole 9 yards. And you guys get in the bubble, and she says, "That felt really good, actually."
I told you. And now you're relaxed, you'll actually work better. We should really do this more often.
Agreed. So I'm gonna say simultaneously while this is happening, Pavu is in the mess hall with Angus, and Angus
Oh,
has brought.
Don't forget our free new item that we didn't get last week because
Yep.
we just yeah.
Yeah, we haven't.
Yeah,
we
I
haven't
was gonna
visited
take care of that
Leon.
after.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna take care of that before you blast that off to the next mission.
Okay.
So while this is happening, Pavo, you have met Angus in the mess hall where you met him last time, and on the table are like carved ducks, like 3 carved ducks, and the bottom of each are marked with 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, today, and the older they get, the worse it looks. Like 3 weeks has 2 heads, 2 weeks has it doesn't have a butt, and today's is just a little bit too big, just a little too big. But otherwise,
mean,
The
perfect.
entire
Right.
time the entire time that Angus has been making these
How do
things,
you
he's
like them,
wondering
sir?
how instead of making like worse, like instead of being worse with the tools and getting better over time, he's decent with the tools, but he just can't figure out how
Just
the anatomy of a
can't
duck
make
works.
a duck. You just can't duck.
He just how do duck?
He picks up the one labeled today and basically outstretches it to you, Pavu, and he says, "How do you like it, sir?"
Pavu picks it up, looks over it. You're getting better with the tools. Details on the feathers are looking good. The only
Thank
problem,
you, sir.
the only problem would be not even a problem and more of an artistic choice. The duck is about
I mean,
5
the head.
inches
The head
bigger
is just
than
a little
yeah.
too big for
Yeah.
the body.
It's about 5 inches bigger from the backside to the end of the bill than an actual duck would be, but there's nothing wrong with that. That's just a matter of you made a bigger one than usual.
Pavu, you have like on your armor, you have your hammers across your back, and you have the
Single
hammer,
hammer.
with the umber staff tip, basically.
No.
your-
While Pavu's walking around the base, he doesn't have keep his shield nor his hammer on him. He only wears the armor, and even
alright.
then, not all of it.
All right. He says, woodworking's quite fun, actually.
Yes, it is. I find that the lathe is by far my favorite tool.
Oh, I agree entirely. The spinny and the chippy, yeah. He says, I want you to teach me leatherworking, but I'm not a master at woodworking yet, but I can probably get better. He says,
Well, there's no reason that you have to master one before you start on another. Even this is
That's what I normally
perfectly
do.
sufficient for any sort of use.
okay.
Of course, this is more for decorations or small items as opposed to carpentry and framing a house.
Yeah, I kind of want to do knickknacks, not like chairs. Chairs are a little boring.
Well, then you make an
Honestly,
interesting
prefer
chair.
knickknacks.
I've
sure.
seen tables that are held up with nothing but strings.
The what? How even?
People come up with some weird things that work in weird ways, but the important fact is that they work.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, this is like your weekly check-in with Angus. You've been checking in with him every week, and you teach him like a new thing, like maybe you teach him like proportions, or teach him how to carve something new instead of just ducks, or something. And you go back to your room in the you go back to your room. Where does the hammer sit normally?
The hammer usually rests next to the bed, with the head on the ground and the handle leaning against
Pointing up.
Yeah, handle pointing up, leaning against the wall, next to the
When
nightstand.
you walk in, when you walk in, the hammer is laying across the bed, and Nora is on the opposite side of the room. And when you smell the room smells kind of smoky, and you see across where the handle is pointing, you see burned into the wall Taz.
Look at Nora. What the fuck happened in here?
Nora does whatever the equivalent of a snow leopard shrug is.
They can speak telepathically.
Oh yeah, right.
Right, literally the only person here who can't speak with Nora is Ithorn.
Ithorn at this point, yeah.
Why is that?
Because Pavu can telepathically speak with her because she's his fine steed thing, and Drizzle and Desiree can both cast speak with animals. So
Oh, I'm a ranger.
if
I
you
can
can
speak
cast
with
that,
animals.
everyone can have a conversation with Nora.
Drizzle can actually go a
I'm not
step
a
further
ranger.
and turn into a snow leopard too.
Nora can be our walkie-talkie. We can split the party 2 miles wide.
Drizzle can also
Yeah.
summon another.
I think it's only 1 mile because I think with speak with animals we actually have to be somewhere near.
Okay, so then we have a 1 mile reach.
Let's see. Ability to comprehend. verbally.
Nora basically
Yeah, comprehend
tells-
and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration. So
Okay,
we
so
kind
it's
of got to
not
be within
telepathically.
talking range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nora basically tells you that the hammer blasted what spell
At this
did
point,
you buy from DM last time?
Pavu has not integrated the staff of Umber into the hammer yet.
Oh, then the Umber staff is laying across the thing. So you got what spell did you get last time?
Pulse wave.
Do you have any sort of do you have Scorching Ray or Firebolt? Firebolt, right?
I have firebolt.
Alright. The aura basically tells you that the Umber staff, on its own, casted Firebolt, and it blasted it into the wall. She says that no one came in, it was just the Umber staff doing it itself.
How is it moving? Pavu will walk over to the Umber staff, pick it up, and start inspecting it.
It's just like you left it. It's kind of pulsating a little bit, but other than that, nothing much.
I just imagine Nora going, that thing! It did the thing! To the thing! And the wall!
It did the thing!
And now
to
it's the
wall.
things!
Yeah, she's very shaken. She says that it sort of opened and closed to get up on the bed to aim itself, basically. It opened and closed sort of to move itself, sort of. Not like it grew legs, but it moved itself. And yeah, like I said,
Pavu
it
is looking
blasted
quite skeptically
Taz
at
in
it
the
and
raw.
is now reconsidering integrating it into his hammer. He
He
doesn't suddenly want the handle of his hammer just popping off at its own will.
No, it didn't come apart. It just moved. And
He doesn't want the handle of his hammer separating at its own will.
Yeah, you're sitting on the bed across from the blasted wall, and yeah, it says Taz, and you're just sitting across from it on the bed, and just sitting sideways. Sitting sideways? No, sitting on the side of the bed, basically.
Pavu will place the Umber staff back into the corner where it belongs, leaning up against the wall in much the same manner as the hammer. He will take a seat on the bed, look at the scorch marks, take a look at the little statuette of Tazria that Desiree made for him. Pat her on the head, and then go retrieve a washcloth and start getting rid of the scorch mark.
All right. It's been 3 weeks at this point from the Crystal Kingdom, and you are attending basically a funeral for Boyland, who they found crystallized in a sort of closet with a window open at that time. So you think that maybe that he cracked open the window to smoke his cigar, and a crystallized snowflake fell on him.
Oh no.
And he basically crystallized. And so you're in the Voidfish chamber, and there are like everybody on the base is just weeping. Like, according to how they were weeping, you'd probably Boyland is like, you'd think Boyland is like, oh great, was a great guy. Yeah. and they what's his name? Johan takes the folder with Boyland's information, and he puts it into the Voidfish chamber, like how you've seen them do it with some music and with the Black Spider's information. But when the Voidfish eats it, it just flashes, like, it's blindingly bright how bright the Voidfish flashes. And Johan backs up and says, "What? Oh no." And he says, "Guys, that's his entire family." My goodness. Boyland had a lot of family. He had like 500 children. And like 30 wives.
What?
Whoa.
He had quite the life.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sometimes I wish I had his life. Dang, that's sad.
I
You see,
don't.
whenever the Voidfish, there was galaxies looking stuff in the Voidfish, that is the Voidfish blocking the memory of someone. So every little speck, every little dot that flashes with the Voidfish is someone else thinking about something that the Voidfish has erased. So a lot of people were thinking about Boyland just a while ago. And he sort of sits in his chair and leans back. And he says, "Man, that kind of sucks. Like, knowing you've had a dad, like, poof, you just don't remember anymore. Like, not like the normal time it takes, like, you eventually forget. And just, it happens immediately.
Wow.
It's kind of depressing," he says. Well, says,
So none of us remember him either, or do we remember because?
No,
we
you guys
remember him
because
because we drank the jelly juice.
Oh,
yeah, you drank the jelly juice, so you remember Boyland. He says, "That's that kind of makes me scared about like life and stuff.
That one day you'll probably be forgotten.
Yeah, that's kind of." And the director walks up to you guys and taps you on the shoulder and says, Are you guys ready for your next mission?"
I think so.
I guess so.
Because
We
if you
still
need, like,
haven't gotten
another
our
day-
thingies.
Yeah, we haven't visited
yeah.
Leon.
The gash
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, that was the plan after after the
That would have
briefing before you
happened
were shot.
before the 3 weeks were over.
Yeah. I was planning on you doing it like right before the thing, so after the briefing you could like go and get what you think you would need. You know?
Doesn't this usually happen immediately after the mission?
Actually, I'm pretty sure I've been saying that it happened. It's been happening right before the start of the next mission.
Mm,
I'm pretty sure we've been saying. Right?
yeah, either way.
So Lucretia brings you to her offices and says, "Okay, we've got the next one. We've got is it's a little strange.
Oh.
It's way more powerful than the other ones.
Stronger than the crystal that can crystallize a whole planet?
Well, stronger as in how much people would want the power of it. We're going to get
bad.
you guys are going to get the Temporal Chalice. It controls the flow of time and such.
Oh boy.
And
Yeah, I can definitely
Well, I
see
can
why
see
there
how
would be a
that'll
lot
be
of
a
people that would
problem.
want that.
yeah, people
I can
would,
see how that would
like,
be a huge
want-
problem.
Yeah, but right now, I'm pretty sure, and we've taken a lot of data, and we have a pretty good idea that it is inside a bubble in the what was the canyon called? What's a good canyon name?
Beggar's Canyon?
A little bit more grand canyon.
Oh lord.
The Grander
Beggar's Canyon.
Grander.
Beggar's
Ginormous
Canyon. We got a
The
nod
Canyon.
to Star Wars.
The name means nothing to me.
Clearly not a Star Wars fan.
Let's
Correct.
go
I
with.
haven't watched it before, I think.
You are going to go down to the Geothard chasm.
I was about to say the Star Spire
okay.
chasm, because there are Star Spire mountains.
The in the middle of the Geothard chasm, there's a bubble. We just found out about this bubble. It's mainly because it's starting to get weaker. And it's sort of like a force field, but not like rejecting force, more like rejecting time, basically. So, and we do not know what's in that bubble. All we know is that at some point you're going to get the Temple Chalice. Because that's what's holding this bubble up. And she says, Avi is already down on the surface, ready to fire you into the bubble with faster speed than the normal cannon. She says, do you have any questions before you head off?
I think I'm just about as clueless as I usually am, so I think I'm good.
Let's get it over with.
Alright. So where are you guys going first? Fantasy Costco or the Gashapon?
The Gashapon.
So everybody's going to the Gashapon, including Urbis?
Yes.
Alright, let me just pull up the spreadsheet for the Gashapon. You walk into the Gashapon, Leon's there, and he says, "Oh, hello! Who's going first?"
I will go first.
Alright. You are a paladin. Roll a d20. Don't add anything to it.
2.
Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay. 823. Whoop. Missed it. You see a very big oblong capsule roll down and land into the collection tray, and when you pop it open, you see a broom, like an old-timey broom. And Leon says, "Oh, well, look at that, huh? Bring it over. He says.
Pavu
Apparently,
will
Pavu
place
is about
the
to get
broom
into the business of sweeping.
or flight.
He says,
Maybe.
"Ooh, this is
Oh
the flying broom.
Oh,
good lord.
Is he too heavy for it?
How much does a Pavu weigh?
320 pounds.
Ooh,
Not
holds
counting
four-
his gear.
Yeah, plus gear.
count plus gear is 320.
No, it's
No, that's not with his gear. That's just his weight.
He's a big
Okay.
guy.
Just tell me, is it over 400 pounds?
yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Then you're not going to be able to fly. An item that resembles a simple broom used for sweeping. Upon using a command word chosen by the user, it will begin to hover and allow the user to fly when mounted on it. Flying speed 50 feet, up to 400 pounds. The user can send the broom to travel somewhere within a mile of the owner using the command. The broom can also be called to the user while within a mile radius of the owner. So,
Literally, neither of the Goliaths can use that thing.
That is
Dang,
entirely
yeah, that's
useless
like-
to us.
actually, I'm pretty sure a centaur would, or not. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a centaur would also be too heavy for that, since it's like
Yep.
mostly horse.
Also, a little not shaped right for it.
Not shaped right to ride a broom.
Pavu will hand the broom over to Drizzle.
Wicked.
wicked flying broom.
Thanks for the broom.
I mean,
bro.
granted, I think when the campaign was written, it wasn't written for people to be playing 350
This
pound
has nothing to
Goliaths.
do with the campaign. This is nothing to do with campaign. It's for all the classes, so I didn't mean it for anybody. It just was for someone. I mean, I could get rid of that weight limit, and so you could just fly 50 feet.
Either way, a broom would
Speed.
would be unwieldy to just lug around constantly.
All right. He says, "All right, who's next?"
I can go next. And Pavu did hand the broom to Drizzle, did he?
Correct.
Okay, then Drizzle will give Pavu whatever he gets out of this.
All
Alright.
right. Drizzle is a druid, yeah.
Yes.
If it's actually
Uh,
useful for Bavu, that's the
If
thing.
it's actually
Yeah.
useful for Bravo, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, just roll a d20.
12.
12?
Yep.
Ooh.
That's a fitting dice for Drizzle.
Yeah. There's
Actually, now that I'm
water.
looking at the item, the broom of flying is worth 8,000 gold.
Oh.
Whoa.
Wait, is it?
Yep.
Oh.
Mhm.
I'm looking at the item in the item directory.
Okay.
So that would be a good sell for the party if we're not going to use it.
Alright.
No, we
You
would
see a
definitely
s-
make use of it.
You see a small, little, tiny ball roll down, and when you pop it open, you see a blue steel ring. Wait, did someone already get the Ring of Frost?
No, I have the ring of the Phoenix.
Ah, right.
Oh, Ring
Alright.
of Frost would actually be pretty cool. I'm thinking we should probably sell the broom because Drizzle can already fly. He can just wild shape.
Ugh.
Or we could just remove the actual weight limit or up it by
Yeah.
a few hundred pounds because...
Yeah, there doesn't need to be a weight limit.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
it makes sense that there's a weight limit, but up it by a couple hundred pounds or something so Pavu could actually
Yeah.
use it if he just drops his backpack or something.
Right. So yeah,
So, like,
blue
Desiree
steel
couldn't swing a
ring,
second backpack
which
over.
is a blue steel ring. It's cold when you touch it. You bring it over to Leon, and he says, "Ooh, this is the Ring of Frost. This is really nice.
Remember,
It
Xavier, put
allows
these
you to-
things into the chat.
It allows you to, while you're holding a drink in your hands with the ring on, it allows you to keep it colder, and it also makes you a little less vulnerable to cold.
Oh.
In D&D game speak, it gives you resistance to frost damage, but the main benefit is the cold drinks.
Oh, look, now
Um,
everyone but the freaking cleric is resistant to cold damage.
So Leon says, "Who's going next?"
Athorn would love to try this.
All right, Aethor, your range ranger. Roll a d20. Don't add anything to it.
He's a ranger and a cleric, so
Which one do you have more levels in? Actually, no.
Cleric.
Which one do you want to roll for, cleric or ranger?
Cleric.
All right. Then roll a d20.
4.
Anything? 4. All right. Very like an eyeglasses case. Rolls down from the gashapon, and when you open it up, there's thick framed glasses inside. And Leon says, "Bring that over here." Leon, you just pulled glasses out of the gashapon, and
Right.
Leon said, "Bring that over."
I walk over and hand the glasses to him.
He says, these allow you to see better, and they even allow you to make other people just a little bit weaker. In D&D game speak, it gives you +2 to perception checks,
Oh wow.
and as an action, you can confer disadvantage on dexterity and strength saving throws on another creature by putting the glasses on them.
On them. Okay, that's weird. Cool.
The description I just popped into the Foundry.
Mhm.
So who's next? He says.
well, I guess that would be me.
Alright, pop it in there. He says. Yeah, just roll a d20. La 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 la.
I got a 7.
7. Ooh. 28. That's an interesting time. You pull out a small ball capsule, and when you crack it open, you see inside a necklace, and on that necklace is a very fiery looking eye.
Oh my! I've got the Eye of Sauron.
Hell yeah.
Ah! He says,
Woo!
bring
We got
that over.
power in here.
Bring that over here. He looks through necklaces. Strengths, not necklaces. Let's try amulets. Here it is. This is the Demonized Amulet. And oh boy. Oh, okay. This will allow you to have a better chance of hitting other things, and you are less likely to be lied to.
Oh.
And
Interesting.
if you hold it over someone's eye, they're blind for a little bit. D&D game speak. You have advantage on all creatures within 10 feet of you, and they have disadvantage on all deception checks made to deceive you. Additionally, you may hold the amulet over a creature's eyes or your own. The target is blinded in all respects, except that they can see in magical darkness for a minute.
I can see in magical darkness?
If you hold it over your eye, you have to take an action, hold it over your eye.
Wait, but then I'm blind.
Blind for everything else, yes, except for you can see in magical darkness.
The hell?
So if you hold it over your eye and you're in magical darkness, you can see everything. But once you leave that magical darkness and still have it over your eye, you can't see squat.
I think.
Oh, so I
Yeah.
can only see while I'm holding it over my eye.
Yes.
You can only see in magical darkness while you hold it over your
It's not
eye.
like a flashbang.
Okay. That's what I'm sitting here thinking. I'm like, hold
Kind of
on.
like
Suddenly
kinda
I
like
can
the
see in
triangle
magical
thing from
darkness, but I
Coraline.
can't see it all elsewhere. That's weird.
the triangle thing from Coraline. that allowed her to see the ghost eyes. You know what I'm talking about?
Hmm.
So it's kind of like that. So last person, we got everybody, right?
I think
I
so.
believe that was all of us.
All right.
Yeah.
Now let's go to Fantasy Costco. Yeah. I think I forgot to add the prices for
Alright. Now,
the
what was the
visit
name of
for.
this amulet? I was hoping
Uh,
you created the actual items for
You
this.
know, he hasn't created those.
Of course
the
not.
the Demon Eye Amulet. The Demon's Eye Amulet. All the items are divided by visits. So visit 1, visit 2, visit 3, visit 4. They're all in the items directory under Fantasy Costco. You can also get other items too from Fantasy Costco.
Cool.
So Garfield says, "Hello, welcome to Fantasy Costco. How might I help you guys?"
Oh. The water bottle. Let me check out the catalog. This is our most recent visits.
How are you guys doing? I heard that you and he pointed at Desiree. I heard that you and the director went on a spa trip.
Yes, it was quite relaxing.
Man, I wish I could have joined. I need a spa break.
Oh, mystery powder looks really interesting.
Read the description for the mystery powder if you want, or I'll read it.
A bag of powder with 1 charge per day. When used on a creature, you roll 1d100 and have the effect chosen from the Wild Magic Surge table. That sounds really interesting.
The items from Unfunny, because the items from Unfunny are the where are they? They're right here. The items from Unfunny are the Shield of No You, the Sword of Mist Valley.
I already have
Boots
the Shield of Know You.
Yeah, which is on the Sword of Mist Valley. I think Desiree has the boots of the boots.
Yep, I got the boots.
There's the Rutro Raggy, the Meow, and I think that's it for Unfunny.
Oh, actually, I think like Pavu would probably really enjoy the Astral Shell. You get to interrogate dead people.
Oh, bummer.
What?
Matthias is pointless for me. Matthias, the Living Grimoire. He's useless because I don't have a spell slot or Arcana, so it's just like pointless for me.
Yeah, that's.
I'm bummed.
Yeah. No one has the Nitpicker yet, right?
Correct.
Not yet.
The Nitpicker. Let's read that off because I kind of like.
I've considered getting it, but I haven't got it yet.
The Nitpicker
What's its price?
resembles a miniature garden gnome that carries lock-picking tools in his hands when not in use. Looks like a 4-inch tall statue. Twice daily, it can be placed in front of a locked object to unlock it. Phone like knock. At this point, the statue comes to life in order to pick the lock. After the lock is picked, or if he's unable to open it, he reverts back to an inanimate statue. While picking the lock, the Nitpicker critiques or all members of your party on their recent performance in the campaign. Nothing escapes the critical eye of the Nitpicker, no matter how small the perceived offense. And that is 900 gold piece.
Wow.
Another good item is the plastic sheriff's badge, which adds +3 to deception when impersonating a person of authority.
I don't think
That
anyone
is
would
500
believe Drizzle is a
piece.
cop. I don't think anyone would believe that.
Right.
And Pavu damn near refuses to lie, so he wouldn't use that at all.
I gotta say,
Desiree would. Desiree has terrible charisma, so she wouldn't be able to make use of it either.
what about a cleric? He looks pretty authoritative.
Another good one. That's
I have a
from
question
this-
about Matthias.
Yeah, shoot. Go ahead.
What spells is this limited to?
What do you mean?
Is this only limited to wizard spells?
I would say it's
Wizard
just limited.
lifespan. Recite arcane knowledge on command. All arcane checks.
And if I'm not a wizard, can I still use spells from it?
Yeah, you
I
can.
would expect it's limited
Yeah,
to
you can
spells
still
that
use
you can
spells
actually
from it.
cast at level.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
That
you
I
have
would
to
have the
use-
spells for, yes.
yeah.
Or that I would have the slots for.
I think it might be limited to only wizards. Yeah,
No, we
I
don't
think
have
it's
any wizards.
No, only wizard spells, but
Yeah, only
it
wizard
can do
spells.
one
Okay.
you don't know once per day.
I think
so
I know what I should get. I'm
Since
thinking I should
you
get
don't know any wizard spells.
I'm thinking
Then
I should
that
get
would
the
be a really
Tarantula
good-
bracelet.
The Tarantula Bracelet.
Yeah, Drizzle's the only person here who can
I
stealth.
think
All right.
that's incorrect. I think Pulse Wave is a gravity wizard spell.
Read the description
do
for
know.
the Tarantula Bracelet.
The Tarantula bracelet says, once per day, the bracelet bestows spider climb on the wearer for 10 minutes and renders their movement while climbing completely silent, and gives them advantage on stealth checks. There will be no web slinging. You can sling no webs, but you can climb and slime just like a spider can. I don't know what it means by slime, but okay.
That is 800 gold piece.
800 gold piece. I think.
We have Spider Climb in the Staff of Umbra.
Yeah, but only you can use that, right?
No, I can
No?
cast it on any of
But
you.
it's also completely silent and gives them advantage on stealth too.
Yeah, and Jizzle's the only person who can remotely stealth, so being really good at it would probably help. We have
No. Technically, the Alaric can stealth.
Yes, a horse can stealth.
It might be hard because he's a horse.
I
now.
mean, he just needs the boots of Zephyr, or the horseshoes of Zephyr, or whatever it was. I don't remember. I think that was the one. It kind of lifts him 4 inches off the ground, so he never makes a sound when he runs or leaves tracks. He can stealth, dang it.
Another item that I really like is Strong Mouse's Laughing Amulet, which is 1,200 gold piece. Traditionally worn by the high priest of the boisterous, jovial, smiling god, the amulet carries the stylized image of a human face, mouth open in laughter. Whenever a foe is defeated, the wearer may activate the amulet by tapping it twice and delivering the best taunting joke or victorious one-liner applicable to the current situation. If the jest pleases Strong Mouse, that's me, he rewards the adventurer by recharging up to 1d10 plus Constitution HP. But Strong Mouse is a fickle god. Jokes that fail are punished with a small bolt of lightning, dealing 1d6 lightning damage per failure.
Ooh.
Well, given that you're a giggly
In other words, he's
bastard,
a
that would be
trickster
easy to make
god.
you laugh.
I think Drizzle will take the Tarantula bracelet.
And is that it?
How much does the astral shell cost?
Astral Shell. Give me a second, let me get to that.
Phoenix, weren't you looking at the champion's belt for Desiree?
The Astral Shell is 1,200 gold piece. A
1,200?
shell is a conch shell that allows you to interrogate the souls of the recently dead.
Yeah, that's why I asked how much it was.
No, we don't. There's no rule here of the dead don't lie in this world.
Yes, but they're going to have a lot harder time lying to me.
That's
And
the
if
point.
combined with the diadem of fabulous truthiness,
You don't have that, do you? No.
No, but it could be purchased.
How
much does it cost?
Description for the diadem while I get the price.
Once per long rest, you can channel your terminal fabulosity into this simple circlet and cast a free zone of truth, limited to a single target rather than a radius. Confound your enemies, emasculate your friends, and free up your cleric spell slots so he can do some actual healing.
That is 900 gold piece.
I think we ought to all go in on the astral shell and diadem. And just, like, pull them out when we need them. Keep them in a bag until then.
I've just bought the Tarantula Bracelets, but I also would like to buy... Actually, how much does the mystery powder cost?
Are we selling the or Drizzle? Are you selling the broom?
Oh yeah, selling the broom.
Okay. So
So that's 8,000. Yeah,
That's,
8,000 gold piece.
Yep, 8,000.
The mystery powder is
let's
800 gold
divvy
piece.
that. And are we divvying that among the party?
Yeah, that would be fair. If Drizzle's selling it,
Divvying
then
what?
absolutely, yeah. He's dividing it. 8,000, and we just divide that by 4, so that's 2,000 for each of us, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
The mystery powder is 800 gold piece.
I will buy that.
Okay.
How much is the champion's belt?
Champion's belt. I am just flying around this.
Get to substitute my straight score for my wisdom or charisma when making a stat check.
No.
No.
No, you can't have that, damn it!
No, isn't your wisdom and or charisma
Once
lower?
per day, the wearer may substitute their strength score for wisdom or charisma. So whenever you make a wisdom or charisma check, then you can use strength instead.
That's
Yeah.
strength score for wisdom. No, I think Pava. We tried to buy. You wanted to buy that before, and then you read it again.
No, it was me who wanted to buy it before, but then I realized that it benefits, like, it's better if I have strength than if I have charisma. And I have more charisma than strength, and I realized, oh, wait a minute.
I'm eyeing the anti-gravity sphere, but I don't like that it's one use only.
Yeah.
The champion's belt is 800 gold.
Champion's belt is 800 gold. Okay, and we just got 2,000 more gold each?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and get the champion's belt.
Okay, so the champion's belt. Are you getting anything else?
Where did it go?
So if we're in a situation where we just need anything to happen, I have my magic powder.
Anything random happen?
I don't know. Y'all want to go in together on the diadem and the freaking astral shell? Totals out 1,900.
I mean, I have zone of truth, and I don't have much else I could use second level spells on.
Wait,
does the zone of truth have a spell save?
Pava has
charisma.
Zone of Truth?
Yeah, that's a paladin spell.
That was only a cleric spell. Interesting. When'd you get that?
And I can use
When I got second level spell slots.
If you guys really need the astral shell, and it just costs a spell slot instead of how much that astral shell costs.
You can use what?
Speak with the dead.
Oh, well, okay then. That works. Never mind. Save some money.
Yeah, the most that I would use second level spell slots on are upcasting first level spell slots. I have a lot more first level than I do second.
Yep, Zone of Truth, Bard, Cleric, and Paladin.
Aethorn would like to get a Extreme Teen Bible. Do I need to attune to that?
No, once you buy, you're attuned to it.
Actually, I think... No, didn't... Someone had that before.
No.
Yes, Turth bought it before.
Oh.
Turth is gone.
And how much was the nitpicker?
So we can... Is that just back in the list now, or can he just take that?
Sure, you can just take it. The nitpicker? You're asking?
Yeah, how much is the nitpicker?
You know, it would probably help if, as we're asking these, you put them in there, Xavier.
The nitpicker is 900. Yeah, that would probably be smarter if I did that, huh?
Yeah.
Nitpicker is...
Would be really nice.
900.
There's a space for that number for a reason.
Right. I didn't see it before until now. Nitpicker is it? Yeah, 900.
Pavel will point to the anti-gravity sphere. Is there any way you can make that more than just the one use? Because I would love to have that, but not just once.
Or you could just have Drizzle cast reverse gravity. Just saying.
Kind of smash it against the ground, and that's how it works. I could give you a warranty
No warranty.
for 500 gold piece. Mind you, 500 gold for another 500 gold piece. Mind you, that's the same price as the anti-gravity sphere. So you're basically buying another one in advance.
Right. So the anti-gravity sphere is basically the same thing as the reverse gravity spell.
That's what it seems.
What's
No,
the
not
radius on reverse gravity?
Disables the gravity, effect of gravity. No, it just causes everything to float. It doesn't flip.
Yeah, this disables gravity. Yes.
Yeah, that's ends gravity, not flipping it to like the roof. So it
Oh,
can be
that's less
different.
fun.
That's exactly what I wanted it for, though. But is there any way that we could say modify this? So instead of smashing it, you hit a button and it does it. Say once a day.
Not sure, because I'm not really allowed to tinker with the items you buy here, or you will buy here. So
This is your store, is it not? How much is
But
the
I
anti-gravity sphere?
The anti-gravity sphere is 500 gold pieces.
I will
You know,
happily
the
pay you
nitpicker's
1,000
not
if
really
you
good.
can get me a reusable one.
Sure. Fine.
There was something else. The magnetic charge. I'm basically thinking something along the lines of the magnetic charge, but with the anti-gravity sphere's
Gravity sphere.
effect.
So yeah, just the button, and it does the same thing. All right.
Yep.
That's gonna be free. That's gonna be weird. That's gonna be really weird.
Yeah, Paul's
That's why I
basically
personally think
gonna
it
hit
should
that button,
say the
throw
one
it.
charge.
Paul was gonna hit the button, throw it, and then that'll add 60 feet to his knockback.
Oh
You
man.
know, I was thinking about getting the nitpicker, and then I realized something. I have axes.
Yeah, we don't need to pick locks when you can just destroy the door.
Like, I can just break whatever it is.
Well, if you want to be sneaky, secret, then breaking.
We're
stuff
not
is-
sneaky secret. We have 2 Goliaths.
Sometimes it's better to be.
We have
try
2
to be
Goliaths
sneaky.
and,
We have one
and a centaur.
We have one sneaky.
We have
Yep, and sneaky.
we have 2 sneakies. We have Nora.
Oh right, Nora. Nora the giant snow leopard is also sneaky.
Nora is sneaky whenever we are in snow or mountain.
Right. All right. So, how many of you guys are done with your shopping and are ready to cash out? Basically.
So is he able to procure such a thing for me?
No, I'm sorry, my man. I can't. You know how good 1,000 gold piece sounds, but I can't. I don't have
think
the
1,000
authority
gold
to do
pieces
that.
sounds good for that.
Garfield.
I'm sorry. Yes.
Garfield, my friend.
Yes.
Are you telling me you do not make the rules in your own store? In the moon base?
And there's items that I don't make. I kinda don't. I make some items. A few of the items I make myself, but the other ones are kind of like you kind of have to get from somebody else. And in all the contracts I've signed for it, it includes the not modifying the product.
Is there a does it say that you're not able to modify it at all? Or you are not able to modify it prior to purchase?
I'm not able to modify it at all. You know how you buy like a cell phone? Let me just get out of character. You know how you like buy a cell phone, you can't really like crack it open and tinker with the stuff inside?
Bullshit. I've absolutely done that
you
with my phone.
Can. It's just
You can.
gonna avoid the warranty and stuff.
Yeah, you can. It's on its way out because all of these companies are anti-right to repair, but
I'm thinking probably repairing or like modifying an anti-gravity sphere is probably going to be really difficult.
Really bad for business because their whole point is you buy one, you break it, you buy another, and that's their
Yeah, that's
whole
a good point.
retail thing. It's kind of built to break on purpose.
yeah. Mhm.
So sorry, my man, I can't.
Quality control for this item is making sure it does break
Yeah,
rather than it doesn't.
because if it doesn't break, then it don't work. Because it breaking stops the gravity. Because it says when it's destroyed, it breaks the gravity.
Yeah, then Pavu's not interested.
Sorry, but I don't make the rules in this case. I'm sorry. So Drizzle, you're done shopping, right?
Yep.
Perhaps Leon could do something about it.
So what are you buying?
I'm not buying anything then.
I bought the champion's belt.
Um,
Ooh,
aside from
never mind. Ring of Recall. I want that.
Read the description for that.
Once per day, the wearer of this ring may recover the slot used on a failed spell.
Right. Does it have a price on it, or do I have to give you the price?
1,000 gold. I would
Okay.
happily pay that price. Yeah, now that I actually have the gold to spare for it.
How much gold do you have right now?
5183.
Oh, nice.
Oh, dang, yeah.
Got like slightly more than I have at the moment. Except you're about to spend more and be under mine again.
Yoink.
Right, so that's all you're buying, Papa?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to purchase.
Alright. Which finger do you select on? Doesn't
Pabu
matter.
probably has the Ring of the Phoenix on his right index, so he will put the Ring of Recall on his left index.
Okay. Drizzle, what are you buying?
I already bought everything. I need.
The ring is under the both of these rings are under his current gloves.
I bought the Tarantula Bracelets and the Mystery Powder. I already bought those. I did the math already for the money.
Okay. Shadow, what are you buying?
I bought just the champion's belt, nothing else.
Champion's belt.
Okay. Ithorn, what are you buying?
Yeah, I would like to buy some magic items, but are these on the list? Are these the only things I can get?
I think it depends, I think.
You can absolutely ask Garfield about magic items that aren't in the Fantasy Costco list.
Sure.
Because he has anything under the mundane items list and anything under magic items besides like potions, you would need to ask Xavier for.
Well, like extreme stuff.
Oh, I'm not asking for extreme
Yeah.
magic items. Just three things. A sentinel shield.
Right.
And a ring or cloak of protection.
Okay, what are those? What does the ring or cloak protection do?
They give me a +1 to armor class and also give me a +1 to saving throws.
All right, yeah, that should be fine. He says, ring or cloak?
Both?
Both.
Yes.
Okay. So he tosses a ring of protection and a cloak of protection on. So they stack, I assume.
Yes, in 5e they do. As long as they're like, you can't wear 2 rings of protection because essentially that's it coming from the same source. So you'd only get the use of one. But a ring and a cloak actually stack in 5e, unlike old school rules where only one would function and the other would just be a waste.
Okay.
You can also upgrade your armor, weapons, or shield with up to +1 through Garfield.
Thank you.
You can upgrade them more than that.
Yeah.
Getting up anything else?
You can upgrade them more
more
than that
going
through
up.
Pavu, yes, but more than +1 is
A Sentinel Shield,
not available
please.
yet.
Plop. So how much total are you spending?
The Sentinel Shield isn't in the list.
It's an uncommon shield. Gives me advantage on initiative rolls and perception checks.
Alright, so Phoenix bot, Drizzle bot. Okay. Everybody bot, yeah, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Correct.
You go into the hangar, which is where normally you would blast off from, and instead of Bobby being there ready to blast you off, Angus is there, and he's looking like really nervous. He says, "Hello, sirs and Sam. I'm going to blast you off to the chasm now." He's like really nervous. This is my first time doing this.
Pavu is looking around for the captain of the guard, or literally any guards in the hangar.
They're just standing by the doors. Not really paying attention. Avi, if you remember, is down surface side, getting ready to blast you guys off into the bubble. Because from the moon, you're going down to the canyon. Then Avi, who's in the canyon, will blast you into the bubble. Also, are you taking Nora with? Before I forget.
No, we won't take Nora.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
When-
Because you did take Nora with on your last mission.
Yeah, but it's...
Nora's probably getting tired of freaking laying here.
Yeah, we could bring her.
So, Angus is there ready to blast you guys off. And he gestures to a slightly bigger bubble ball than you normally go into. And he says,
Why are you
This is-
launching us instead of, say, the next higher up in the guard?
they don't really know how to operate that. They're more to keep the people who do know how to operate safe. He taught me how to. I don't know why he didn't teach any of the guards how to. I kind of was asking him some things. Whatever.
Pavu face palms. He's dealing with idiots on a daily basis, and he does not enjoy it.
So he says,
You'd
"Just
think
get-"
the bureaucrats around here wouldn't allow that, but whatever. Let's go.
I mean, I work here.
I mean, that's like when I was in the army and I started working with the armorer. I was able to get into the freaking vault, but the new armorer who came in to replace him when he went elsewhere wasn't. And was pissed that I could. I'm like, I literally worked here. I kind of had to be able to do things. Otherwise, he's literally doing the entire job himself, and what's the point of me being here?
Right.
Oh,
So
we
you
shouldn't
guys-
be dealing with the oxymoron of army intelligence on here.
So you guys get into the ball, I assume, yeah?
Yep.
Yep.
Is the ball long enough?
How's Aethor,
It-
like, there's
It
normal
would be a
chairs.
capsule at this point.
Right. Right.
And if there's
Like a
a
bullet.
spot for Aethorn, then then a spot for Nora probably would have been built into it too.
Yeah. Aether, do you sit in like normal chairs, or do you have chairs specially made for you?
He just lays down and we
don't-
strap him to the
yeah.
ground.
Yeah,
That's what I was
basically
thinking,
A
yeah.
seatbelt like strapped to the ground of the
Yeah, like
vehicle.
cargo.
Over his back.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, just strap 2 belts over his back and it holds him in place until we get where we're going, and then we just undo him.
Yep.
Does Nora also do that? Is that how?
Yes,
Nora
this
does
would
it
also
too?
occur for Nora.
All right.
Nora's a lap kitty. Nora just sits in laps.
Not whenever we're falling from orbit. No.
Oh, you're no fun.
All right. He said.
You have no clue just how thick this soup of an atmosphere is compared to, space.
All right.
It's like hitting a brick wall.
I'm aware of all that.
Angus says through the speakers, okay. 3, 2, 1, mark, and you guys are blasted off out of the.
Desiree just throws her arms up and goes, "Whee!"
Pavu laughs. He remembered which one's the right one. I gotta give Pavu shit for it.
Oh, jeez.
So do you remember which lever's the right lever to just stop? Because you're hurtling towards the ground right now.
I personally do not, but Pavu would.
Pavu probably would, yeah. Yeah, you
Desiree would have figured it out by now, if nothing else.
Yeah, you pull the lever and you stop.
Pavu's always been the one to pull the parachute.
And
Well, then you're good.
and Avi is down there, who is standing next to a way bigger cannon, like a way bigger cannon than you were just shot out of. And he says, you can only when you hit the bomb, you don't see like a sphere bubble. You see like a dome, which you think the rest of the bubble was probably underneath the ground. And it's kind of strange. It's kind of like translucent and opaque at like the same time. Like you can't see what's inside the bubble, but you can see what's on the other side of the bubble through it, which is kind of weird. And Avi says, "All right, this
It's like
is
a two-way mirror."
This is some weird science stuff,
Except
and I
we're
like it.
looking through something instead
Technically,
of
yeah.
We're looking around it, not through it.
Kind of right.
Interesting.
He says, "This bubble," and he points at the bubble. Its pressure fluctuates. It sort of gets stronger and weaker and stronger and weaker in certain spots. So we're gonna use this cannon, and he taps the cannon, to shoot you guys through it when it's at its weakest point. He says.
Hopefully you'll remember which one's the right lever this time. I just was able
Got
to
you
remember.
covered, and right by the cannon is one lever. There's only one lever by the cannon.
Huh, that's handy.
What are you guys' passive perceptions?
I will check.
19.
Atrocious.
Let's see.
Oh, 19?
Passive.
Yeah. Well, I was going to talk to you about it. Barbarian gets a particular
Where would it say
thing at level 10 that gives one of the potential proficiencies for Barbarian. I already have all of the available proficiencies for Barbarian, so I just went with expertise and perception at that point.
Okay.
So it's based off of my perception, right? Is this
Right.
plus or minus anything?
Okay, you guys would probably notice, maybe Pavu, maybe not. But you notice the ground like behind you, in like long strips, start to like crack.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of like how in I think it was Caddyshack, how the ground starts breaking up underneath the gophers, basically.
Ground's breaking up.
Yeah, sort And out of the ground pops out 3 very small purple worms, and they are barreling towards you.
Oh.
Yes.
We're in the bubble. We're safe.
You're not in the bubble. You're outside the bubble.
We're not in the bubble.
Oh,
No,
I think we should
not yet.
run into the bubble.
Desiree readies her
You have to be
axes.
shot in the cannon.
Oh.
Pavu readies his shield and his hammer.
Okay, so we're fighting.
I think there's a
We don't know yet. All you've told us is a
You've
bunch
told
of
us
purple
is
worms
there's
are
a
barreling
threat.
at us. We don't know if we're gonna fight, but we're getting ready just in case.
What
I
kind
will
of
not be
reason?
caught flat-footed
Right.
when I literally saw the enemy coming.
All right.
So far, we have no idea if the enemy is the enemy.
It was like probably the 3 worms fly up to who should they fly up to? Drizzle. No. Look.
Pavu would be in the front.
Oh, probably would be in front. You have your shield.
Pavu. AC of 25. Of course, I'm in the front.
Drizzle will be standing
Yeah.
behind Pavu, so if they manage to knock Pavu over, it'll probably
AC
knock
of
Drizzle over
25,
too.
but never gets tapped.
But okay, Papa, do you have your shield up?
Of course, he has his
He
shield up.
doesn't have his shield raised. He has it readied.
Okay. So you're not in full cover yet, are you?
Correct.
Okay. That's more. Okay.
I mean, are these things attacking us?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Well, okay then.
no initiative?
Okay, well,
Or-
that is a very important thing to say, Xavier.
Right. You'd think me readying an attack would lead to I don't know, an attack. It's going to try to stab you with its tail. It pops out of the ground and just starts going backwards, basically. Okay. Attack.
This thing has a plus 14 to hit.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I took it straight from plutonium. I didn't edit it at all.
I'm sorry, what's these things CR?
Oh, it's a purple worm? Oh, shit.
Yeah. CR. Where is it? I just closed it. Dang.
Oh.
CR. CR is 13.
Oh. Wow.
That's too high, isn't it, Wayne?
Way too high.
Wait, there's 3 of these things in their CR13?
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
Yeah.
What? Hold on, what are these things?
Young purple worms.
Young purple worm.
Young purple worms.
And did you buff their health?
A little bit.
I don't think. Oh.
Do these
Oh,
things have a higher combined health than Legion?
Hold on, let me see
I
here.
really hope not.
When we aren't even in the fucking dungeon yet?
Wanted it to be harder.
Yeah, but
The thing is,
No,
you're
I'm
sending
joking, I had no
if
idea. No,
if these
I'm
things-
messing. I'm messing.
I want
had
to
no
increase
idea.
the difficulty. I don't want to play
Hold on,
Dark Souls.
Hold on. Just,
young purple worm.
Yeah, no, I'm freaking.
Young purple worm in 5e is... Where is it? Let's see here.
540 health each.
Wait, what?
I'm looking at it here. Okay, no.
Yeah,
Okay, you're
Normal
using the
purple
one
worm.
with the red token. 184 health each.
right.
These things are
Young.
CR13 and have that, and we're supposed to fight them immediately? Really?
And they have a strength of 28.
Wow,
Oh,
he
shoot,
buffed them
yeah,
a lot, because
well,
the things I'm
that's
looking up for purple worms, young purple worm is like CR8.
Well, I didn't buff the challenge rating. I didn't even notice the challenge rating. I didn't touch that.
Well, you actually change if I don't know if it
Okay,
calculates
no, that's
challenge
the
rating
purple.
for you,
Yeah.
but
No,
I
he
don't think-
just pulled it straight off of.
Yeah, I
straight
pulled
off
it
of
straight
plutonium.
off, and then I think I added like 30 to health.
Yeah, young purple worm has a strength of 28 and a constitution of 22.
Yeah, let's tone those down a bit.
Yeah.
Keep the health the same. Hit points, health, AC are fine. Let's give them 22 strength. Keep the dex.
I'm going to pee real quick. It'll be very
okay.
fast.
Okay, I think we're good now. So let's throw 18 of those.
5e tools.
Not
Let me
18.
see.
Oh geez, 18.
Oh yeah,
Goodness,
no,
no.
straight out of 5e tools. 28 strength, CR 13, 184 base health.
Oh
Dude.
my god.
That's gonna take hours to roll out if we've
Oh
got
my
to fight
God.
3 of these things at once.
And plus,
Well, you don't know. Maybe
that would
you
be
don't
a
have to
final
fight them all.
boss level. That's not like start
Yeah.
of the mission here.
Like,
Yeah,
I
I know,
totally
right?
think we could take them, but what the
We
hell,
could absolutely
man?
take them, but it would. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
crap,
I'm turning
man.
this stuff down. Let's go.
Again, I want to raise the difficulty a bit. I want to take damage. I don't want to play Dark Souls.
If you want to take damage, drop your shield to 3/4 cover, or better yet, half cover, which is really what it used to be.
Well,
Alright,
even if it's 3/4 cover, then that I have an AC of 30.
I edited
Yeah,
it.
like I said, half cover, which
I
is what it
edited
used
their
to be.
skills and stuff.
Whoa.
Or make it like it used to actually be, where it only actually gave you a higher armor class against ranged attacks. Which I believe is actually how cover really works anyway, I'm not sure. It may
I'm
not
pretty sure
work.
covers with everything.
Yeah, it might be.
Okay, Lawrence fighting 2.
Yeah, I get it.
Because
Yeah,
the reality is, the reason you never take damage is because you drop behind full cover, so it's got to attack me anyway.
even before you.
You dropped behind full cover, so
Oh,
it had to
jeez.
attack someone else anyway.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't even use my shield once throughout the entire first session and didn't take damage.
Minus
Young.
1.
Purple Worm got a -1 on freaking initiative. How?
Okay,
Oh.
so we're rolling initiative now?
Yeah.
Mhm.
But first it has attack. Choose. to
Boom,
take care of the
baby.
attack.
17.
It has attack.
Why did my
so-
effect fall
God.
up behind it?
Fucking damn it.
Alright.
Alright.
First.
Oh wait, I didn't roll initiative, did I?
I accidentally rolled it for you.
Oh no, that's alright then. I mean, natural 20s. You know.
Here, let's
Okay, you
actually
got a
organize
natural
ourselves
22?
on the mat here.
Right? I'm just like, I happen to be here?
Desiree,
I'm
does
not
20 hit your armor class?
20 does not hit my armor class if I'm next to Pavu, I don't think.
Alright. Yeah, I'm assuming you guys are like lined up next to the
I
puzzle.
am,
let me
I am behind
see.
Pavu, I know that.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
it's
tell
not
me what-
giving me the bonus from Pavu's, but I'd be next to him and I would have a 21
should.
at least. It's not.
So first in the order,
Here,
Tythorn.
let me move away and then see if it helps. Did it go away?
It wasn't there in the first place to go away. That's what I'm saying.
I was testing it earlier. It looked like it was working.
Yeah, how much AC does it give? 1 or 2?
1.
Alright.
1. Okay, so I'm at 21. so.
Aethorn
Yeah,
will
so that is
charge
working.
full.
No, I'm saying I'm actually... Now it's working. I was going to
Yeah,
say,
it's
so
on
I'm
top.
at 21.
Yeah, it's working.
So
Alright.
Aethorn's charging forward.
Hey, it actually went away like it's
Yeah.
supposed to. Nice.
Aethorn is charging forward. I don't know if these worms are stacked on top of each other.
They're not. I wasn't expecting to use this as like an actual battle map, but sure, whatever.
Yeah, well, that's what happens whenever you don't have a battle map ready.
I was just having them there for like, okay.
Which one are you
No, they're not
charging
really
to, Aethorn?
Depends.
And yeah, my full cover definitely isn't going to work against these.
Yeah. I'm gonna Yeah, gonna charge
Good.
there.
Maybe you can actually get attacked instead of me for a change.
Anyway.
All right, gonna charge 30 feet there,
Mm-hmm.
and as I do that, I will attack it with shit. My lance.
No, they're not airborne, are they?
No, no.
Okay.
The back two are half underground. The one in the front just came out and tried this dab of it. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Just go
No.
straight to the front of it, Acorn.
Well, the thing is, I need to do 30 feet of movement first to be able to do my thingamajigger. So
What you have?
I
Oh,
will-
your charge attack.
yeah, my charge attack. So
Oh,
yeah,
I was gonna say because I can actually get behind the thing and start whacking away at it.
so yeah. My natural explorer gives me advantage on the first attack because they did not move. I'll put it up here. So I will attack the first one with advantage.
Alright.
Does a 22 hit?
Yep.
Awesome. And my Dread Ambusher gives me a free another attack. This one is a normal. Ugh, does a 12 hit?
No, it does not.
Alright. Yeah.
So roll damage for that first one.
Yeah, I rolled a 22 to damage.
Hold
Or
on,
no,
let
wait.
me check.
No, that was attack. Sorry. Where's damage? Okay. Damage. Normal. That's 12 damage on the first one. And I use my bonus action to cast resistance on myself.
So that's your turn. Next in the order is Desiree.
I'm gonna rage.
Okay.
Come on. What else do I do?
Right, you rage and then you yeet your axes. And they come back to you.
Use ability. And then I'm gonna run up here where I've got advantage regardless. Because the
flanking.
line is there. And I'm gonna start swinging.
Okie doke.
Attack. Advantage. Give me 21.
Yep, that hits.
It is 24 damage. Well, give me a natural 20 somewhere. 27. Assuming it's a 21 hit, that hits, so. And that is, wow, that's a low hit.
16. Jeez.
18. I forgot to add
18?
in the +2 for, yeah. So, 29 and 18. And I don't even think I used movement.
You did. You used movement.
No. When I rage, I get to move half my movement anyway.
Oh.
And then I still have my full movement. So I actually think I didn't technically use any of my movement today. Yeah. Pretty much. I didn't really use any. Nice.
So that was your first axe and then your offhand. And
I don't have the offhand on the first round, remember?
oh right,
Rage
yeah,
is the
right.
bonus action, so no offhand.
You can't use your offhand as a bonus action. All right, next in the order is Nora. What's Nora gonna do?
I mean, if you want me to use my bonus action for offhand as well,
no.
you know,
used your bonus action.
I'm sure nobody will complain about me hitting the sucker again.
Alright, so
Another
what's going
chance
on
at that sexy new
Ah,
5d12 critical.
I'm just checking something real quick. Am I able to get all of them? Oh, shit.
Nora will run at the young worm one, which is the one,
The one
the
that
one up in the front
yeah.
here.
Mhm.
Nora is going to just run up to it and attempt to climb up on top of it and try to bite at one of these spines.
Okay, so have Nora make an athletics check to climb up.
Trying to delete it, but it's not letting me. There we go.
Would it be an advantage because cat?
Yeah, sure, advantage because cat.
Because cat.
15.
The DC was exactly 15, so yeah, it jumps up the top. Do the bite stuff.
The range between them is
So how heavy are these worms?
Pretty heavy.
yeah.
That tells me nothing. How heavy are these worms?
Considering the size they take up, I'd probably imagine much heavier than Desiree.
Right. Let's go
I forget which one of these does more damage.
3 tons. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nora makes a bite attack. Nope.
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 That's no. Not 6, no. So Nora moved, Nora bit. Next thing Nora is Drizzle.
Let's go. Alright, I'm thinking I'll cast Erupting Earth into a square that will only be able to hit 2 of them. Yeah, let me just... here it is. I will cast this spell, and it is a 20-foot cube, and I can only hit 2 of them at a time. So I will cast it just out of Desiree's range, and they both need to make dex saves.
Oh, lucky for you, they're not good at dex. Okay. So
Dex
this
saves
one-
against what is it you're casting?
Oh no, Desiree, Desiree does not need to worry. Just the worms.
I was just curious what you were casting.
Erupting
5's not
Earth.
going to do it.
Ah, nice.
One of them fails, and one of them at the other.
The front one fails. The back one
Also
also fails.
fails. Let's do damage. Alright,
Yeah.
they'd both take... Is there a situational bonus? Hold on. The ground becomes difficult terrain until cleared. Each 5 portion. Okay. They take 3d12 damage. Yeah, normal. That is 19 damage each.
Okay. Yeah, they're not a big fan of that.
And now that area is difficult terrain. I'm still safely back where I am. I don't know if that'll make it any harder for them to dig. It is more...
It might.
These can actually dig through solid rock, so...
And it probably doesn't.
But they leave a tunnel behind them, so it's not like I can't follow them and continue batching away.
Right.
The next in the order is the... shoot.
Wait, are these beasts?
They're monstrosities.
They are monstrosities,
Oh,
not
okay.
beasts.
Alright. Next in the order is one of the purple worms, which, after being hit, starts to dig back into the ground, and it the ripples make it look like it's dug down and turned around and started to flee.
Cool.
Seriously? Well, if it's fleeing, it gets an opportunity attack.
Oh, right. Opportunity attack. It is a baby.
It takes 3.
Does it?
One
The
from
one
you,
that we're the one in the
from
center
you,
is
one
the
from
one that's fleeing?
Thorn, and one from Nora. Yes.
That's the one that's fleeing. I thought it was that one over
this one.
here.
Okay,
one.
it's that one over there.
Oh, so it's just
Yeah,
So
it's only
Desiree.
for me. So, all right. Does 16 hit?
I sure hope it does.
Actually, very well it might not. Then it
You are
takes
cutting
20
out, so.
damage.
Next in the order is this one, who will now it wants to run away, but it doesn't want. An attack stops movement, right? Yeah. So that
Hmm?
an attack stops movement, right? So that this one it doesn't keep going.
Oh, that would be fun, but technically no.
Okay.
Unless someone
Um,
had Sentinel.
Yeah, I
This one
don't.
is going.
We do not.
So it keeps moving. Okay. It's off the battle now. It is.
Dang it.
This one is
Make
going
sure to just hide the tokens instead of deleting them. That's if you.
This one is going to. What we'll do? It's going to try to stab at Norm.
Oh, gonna attack the cat. Ooh.
Ooh.
24.
Whoa.
That's
That
24
hits.
hit.
Whoa.
What'd you
Okay.
get?
24.
That hits.
Norm. What?
Wow.
What?
What just
I'm
happened?
telling you, purple worms
What
have the
in the world?
strongest poison damage in
Yeah,
D&D.
Xavier,
hold
that's
on,
why
what?
this is a CR13 creature.
Yeah. Who did it hit?
Target must make a
Nora.
DC 19 saving throw, taking 42 on a failed. It shouldn't have even taken the extra 12d12. 12d6.
The 42 is the 12d6. That's the average. If you don't want to actually roll it out.
Right, but it only takes it if it fails this Constitution. It shouldn't take it immediately.
Yeah, the Constitution save
one
DC
run.
is a 19. Most people here aren't going to make that.
And
No.
yeah, I mean it's just let's see here. The piercing damage was 3d6 plus 9.
Okay, so 17 damage to Nora
Okay.
and Constitution saving throw, I guess. Oh, jeez!
Nora only has 20 hit points.
Damn.
I thought that Nora gets more health as you get more health.
I
that would, like,
don't.
make
I don't remember discussing this.
Damn, I get damn.
Yeah, I was going to say,
I got
that's
our
a
shit
freaking
rocks.
Beastmaster thing. Pabu's not
Yeah,
a Beastmaster. He
it
just
should-
basically
yeah.
has a pet.
Yeah, but it
Damn.
should get more health, like probably train her.
Yeah, one would think so.
Yeah.
So how should we handle her health?
Plus 5
Put
per
her
character
up-
level?
Sure.
Or something, I guess.
Yeah. Put
Okay,
her
so
at,
then
like,
she would have 50 health.
Yeah.
Damn.
So, like, we're level 10, so that's 50 more on top of what she normally has. What does she normally have? 20?
Yeah, she started out with 20 whenever I got second level spells. Well, no, yeah, she just started out with 20, so I guess she would have what, 70?
Yeah, I guess. So quick roll Constitution saving throw for Nora.
And
But if
hope
her
you
health
roll
goes up,
high.
her stats should go up too. That should go up too, though. Not just freaking.
Okay, so then should I increase her stats like whenever I increase mine?
Yeah,
Whenever I would increase mine?
yeah. 2 for 1, 2 for 1, or 2 for 1, or 1 for 2.
Well,
Each.
we've done it twice now, so I would have up to 4 to use.
Right.
So I'm gonna put 1 into Dex. I'm gonna put 2 into Strength, and 1 into Charisma.
Charismatic.
Well,
Roll Constitution.
she only has a Charisma of 8.
Right.
A horse-sized snow leopard is quite intimidating.
Yeah.
Apparently
roll-
not, because intimidation is now based on charisma. Unlike in 3.5, where it was
intimidating,
based on
and people are
strength.
quite wary of it.
Yeah.
Roll a Constitution saving throw for Nora.
Drizzle has a +2 to intimidation. He's better than the average person. Strange.
Nope.
Oh, come on, man.
No. We gotta
Freaking
get Nora to the
doing
vet.
6d6. I'm not giving you full 12d6.
That's okay. It's a second level spell to bring her back.
I don't want to kill her off, though.
No, he can bring her back. Don't worry.
No, I can bring her back at will. That's what Find Steed does.
Oh,
I just
Well,
need
that's
an hour.
usually when the steed is an actual spirit, whereas Nora is an actual
She is
kitty.
bound to him using this spell.
Still.
uh,
The rules
But
are all
this-
wrong in the first place because you're using an actual creature instead of summoning a spirit that becomes the creature.
This was
Putting
this
that
was the
down
whole point of
66.
Nora in the first place.
challenge rating of 13 is really high, so let's just do 66
Yes, it
and leave it
is.
at that. Boom. 22. Also gonna try to dig under and run away, so Desiree, Ithorn, and Nora.
Oh, good grief. Now we don't even get to kill one? What kind of bullshit is this, dude? Really?
I mean,
Dude,
yo,
The dungeon master realizing he made a mistake.
and they were supposed to run away after the first round, really.
Oh, good.
I did make a big mistake, yeah. But maybe
I
you
should
might be able
probably open that.
to kill them.
So he's
You
running?
might be able to kill them with the opportunity attack. So Ithorn, Desiree and Nora have to make
Opportunity attacks, you only
attacks.
get one, so I don't get an opportunity attack. I already made it on the other one.
Oh, right. Okay, so Ithorn and Nora have to.
Also,
Or-
how fast can these things really run away?
That's
They
pretty
leave a
fast.
tunnel behind them.
Their speed is 50 feet.
Yeah, pretty
Wow.
fast.
Their burrowing speed is 30,
Yeah.
and I can keep up with that 50. I'm a murder it.
Okay.
Alone?
So Ithorn and Nora make your attacks. You think they choose if they make their opportunity attacks, or they just make them?
People choose to make opportunity attacks. Yes, they can hold the reaction and not do that.
Okay, so do you want to do that, Ithorn and Nora?
Yeah, I'll do it.
No,
But I missed
Nora will take
anyway, so
Nora will
it
take
doesn't
the
matter.
attack.
Okay. So 14 does not hit.
Nope.
No. 10's not gonna hit either. So it starts to run away.
I'm chasing this one down. It's gonna
Okay.
die.
Alright. Let's just put it there. That should do. Next thing is Pavu.
Pablo, if you get close enough, I'll throw you at it.
Also, it is underground
which-
right now.
Which one is running away? The one in the middle?
The one in the middle is running away, but
Oh,
it's
if it's underground, it can't even get away from everyone.
No, not
They
yet.
only got 30-foot burrow.
Right. The other one just went
10
above
if it's
the ground,
solid
so-
rock.
Pavu's just
It's
gonna
not
move at the
Right
at the one on the right. Get it
Okay.
to try to heck off.
Okay.
So, freaking gritless. He can just make it to it.
All right. That's good.
Pavu will smash its teeth with his hammer.
All right.
Been a while since he used it.
All of one session.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah, 23 hits. Have you put the Umber Staff tip on it yet, or no?
Yes, he has put the Umber Staff as the handle.
Okay. How much damage does Firebolt do?
Firebolt?
It's a D10.
Yeah.
Depends on your level.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
2d10.
Okay. Roll your damage and then add 1d10 to it. Oh dang. Wow, that's.
Yeah,
good.
we don't get the extra D10 until.
Yeah, it upgrades at 3d10 or 2 to 3d10 at level 11.
Right. I couldn't remember when it was, so that's why I looked it up.
So is the Umber Staff just setting off Firebolt whenever I hit now?
Not whenever you hit, just this one time right now. It.
Just whenever it decides, huh?
Yeah, basically. You swing the hammer, and when you clock it, it blasts the firebolt through the head and into the side of the head of the thing.
Yes, and then that's 3d2, or that's 5
3d2.
bludgeoning. Yeah, 3d2. 5, 8, 9 bludgeoning and 2 fire damage.
All right. So next in the order is this purple worm which you just smacked.
That's your 3d2.
If this is going to be a regular thing, then I should add that to the hammer.
No, it's not going to be a regular thing. It's going to be every now and again. It is going to try to run away. It's not even going to try to attack you because
Jesus.
this iron hammer just blasted fire out of it, and that's not something it normally sees, so it is scared now.
It can't see shit. It doesn't have any eyes.
It has.
Well, it
insight.
can feel fire.
Got it. These things are afraid of fire. Awesome.
They're these.
Wait a minute. Afraid of fire.
These are young. These are
Or at
not
least a-
wormlings.
Afraid of fire, you say? You think they'd be
I couldn't
scared
find
of a wall
wormling.
of it? By chance, maybe a flaming sphere? Maybe a fire
maybe.
elemental, even? If one were to...
It's gonna start running away, which, Pavu, if you want, you can take your opportunity attack.
You will absolutely take an opportunity. Oh, wait. That's right. I get to attack twice with my hammer because
Oh,
Paladin.
do you?
Yeah. So,
Right.
so I will
Okay.
absolutely take the second attack. Not used to attacking with the hammer.
Opportunity attack.
So 15.
That hits.
That meets
15
AC.
hits. Right.
16 damage. 16 bludgeoning.
Right, and this time, the D10 isn't added to it.
And there's the opportunity attack. 25
Hits.
for a total of 10 bludgeoning.
Okay. So it starts to run away, but it doesn't go under. It just starts going towards the north. Whoa. Okay. So next in the order is I think. What are you doing?
We can take this one. Let's go. Desiree points. Let's kill it.
So is this one still on the surface, or did it run away?
No, this one tried to burrow.
Tried to burrow, but then got hit, which stopped the burrow, but it did go for start moving back.
Okay. All right. So Athorn would love to charge 30 feet this way.
Okay.
And then uses Silver Lance to attack twice.
Which one are you attacking?
Attack twice. Interesting.
Normal. 11, 19 to hit on the first one.
Oh,
Which one are you hitting?
The one in the middle.
All right.
27
Almost a
to
crit
hit
on the
on
second one.
second one.
Both of them hit.
And then with the bonus action, I am able to hit it with my hooves. Where am I?
Nice.
My goodness, you're gonna stomp this thing, all right?
damn.
I mean, he's
My
gonna-
goodness, man.
He's gonna kick it a bit. I don't know about stomping it. It's kind of big.
Meh, yeah. So you get 2 hits with your lance, and depending on what you roll, a hit with your hooves.
Yeah. Yeah, so where are you? Where are my hooves? Did that work?
They're on your legs.
Oh, there you go. Attack normally. Oh no, that's wrong. Something went wrong.
What was the
I hit a
1d4
15. 15 plus 4
It would just
is
be an
19.
unarmed strike damage.
Yeah, 15 plus 4 is 19. So 19 for the second one. Wait, I'm not sure if this is doing it right.
Well, the
I'll just,
1d4 is probably not included, but
Yeah, 1d4
That
plus
it hits.
4. So attack damage for the hooves. It's a 5 for the hooves.
Okay,
I'll
5 for the
attack-
hooves. You get 2 hits with your lance.
Damage, normal. Just the first lance, and then the second lance. Where are you? Normal. That's 13 plus 20, 30, 35 damage.
35 damage. Jeez. Holy moly.
what was the extra
alright.
1d8? Oh, that was from your
Dread
Special
Ambush
feat.
gives me, 1d8 on top of the damage, yeah.
Damn.
Bloodied. It is bloodied now.
I was
Yeah,
thinking
that's
about Divine
pretty much it.
Strike from the thingy. From Cleric
Divine
Miss.
Strike, I still need to level 2 more in the Cleric to get it, I think.
Oh.
So yeah,
I
that's the
can-
end of my Aethern's turn.
Alright. Next in the order is Desiree.
She's gonna close on in.
Okay.
And she's gonna. About here. She's just gonna wail on it.
Yeah, I want it. Are you still raging, or
Oh,
was
give
that
me
a
a crit
one-turn
save.
deal?
Of course I'm still raging. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Yeah, you still. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
my ass.
anywhere in that square is difficult terrain.
Wow, 14 for the first attack.
Okay.
Don't think it affects the worm though, because they can barrel right through it.
Yeah, it doesn't affect the worm. And given that Desiree is running through the burrow,
21. 22 damage.
Okay.
Ugh, so close. 20.
Hits. Oh yeah.
And 21 damage from that one.
21.
Yeah, so 12, 22, that's 34, plus 21 is 55 damage.
Damn.
All right. Okay. It's not too hot.
Ooh.
Not. My goodness, he did a lot of damage than that. All right. Next in the order is Nora. Who I think which has one
Huh?
good attack would take. Yeah. Nora's next in the order.
Nora's going to look at Pavu, see that Pavu isn't going to chase the worms down, and is not going to do anything.
Okay.
You know,
Nora.
she will back away toward Drizzle. She can intercept if anything comes toward him.
I'm just checking.
Okay,
something. So they're
so-
about 10 feet in diameter.
Okay, so Nora's not attacking. Alright. Next in the order.
Actually,
is
they're
Drizzle.
like 15 to 20 in diameter.
Next thing yours, Drizzle. What are you doing?
Either way, all right.
They're gargantuan.
Drizzle will move. Neck. Hold on, let me move myself. Drizzle will move himself next to Nora, and will launch an ice knife at the young purple worm.
All right.
All right. Oh, Thorn Whip also looks good. Let me check. Ice knife or Thorn Whip? Let me check. Yeah, I think ice knife will do the job. Fine. I'll cast it at. Hold on. Yeah, I'll just cast ice knife. I think I'll cast it at first level just because.
Because why not?
Yeah. Just on this fella.
Okay.
Alright, so first I need to make the attack roll.
Right.
Normal.
You need to get a hold monster off on that other one.
Has a 26, and now it needs to make a deck save or it takes the other damage also.
Okay. Deck save.
Yeah, deck save against 15, I'm pretty sure.
It says 16.
Oh, 16.
Well.
Well,
It almost
it
made
takes all the damage, so.
Denied.
Okay. Roll the damage.
Yeah, normal damage, that is. Alright. It takes.
Yeah, you kill that.
Oh, hell yeah. I killed someone with a level 1 ice knife.
Yeah. You got the
I feel
killing
ripped
blow.
off.
Yep.
I contributed.
This
to
other
it.
one is gonna die next.
So I guess
I
Joe
don't know
doesn't-
why you're chasing them down. They're running away.
I don't
Yeah.
care.
That one's dead. Big hulking corpse.
Desiree's going.
No, this is going to be the last one I care about. I will not go after the other.
Okay, next in the order is Pavu.
Pavu is going to start backing up toward Nora.
Back towards Nora, Drizzle, and Avi.
He's going to look at Avi and say, "What the fuck was that about?"
I have no idea, but I have no weapons, so I really can't help you. Sorry.
Captain of the guard has no weapons. Good job.
Who said I was the captain of the guard?
Were you? Oh wait, no, that's right. You were the head of the hangar.
Yeah, he's the hangar head. That's why he's got guards near him. Why would he need weapons?
Yeah, that's fair.
For
That
most of
was
them.
me being a dirt.
Yep.
So is this thing gonna burrow, or is it gonna just keep running over land?
Figure out right now which. Yes, it will. Go burrow under and start to run.
Sweet. Desiree's gonna full charge after it.
Oh shoot, that went way too far.
Whatever. Desiree's still gonna full charge after it.
Okay, fine. Seriously, still want to fight? All right. Next in the order.
We're just
Typhon.
wasting time here. We need to get along. Come on.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're
Speaking of a
on
free
such a
action,
murderous
right?
rampage. These things are leaving. We need to get on with the mission, so we're not dragging out until 10 o'clock
It's
tonight.
called
Agreed.
Barbarian
And
Rage.
Aethor,
Speaking was a free action, right?
Yeah, speaking's free action.
Trouble
And
back.
Drizzle will say, Des, I don't think we need to chase after them anymore. They're fleeing.
Yeah,
They don't want to fight, bro.
It's whimpering.
They're leaving, and we have a mission to get onto. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
You're taking all my fun. Darn it.
There's plenty more fun to be had away from these purple monsters.
Uh,
Okay, so that's ending combat.
fine.
Yeah, that ends combat. Right.
Jeez.
Avi says, "All right, guys, get into the metal capsule, and I'll blast you in." He
I
says,
didn't even get a critical hit in.
Okay, so you're hopping into the ball, yeah?
Yep.
Correct.
You get in. You get in, which it was already basically loaded in. He says, 3, 2, 1, mark, and blast you off. and blasts you into the thing. And once you enter the bubble, which you wouldn't know, no windows in this metal capsule, your vision goes white, and you are greeted by an old woman. And the old lady says, "It's you. Come find me." And
Like I said, where are we on the map? Like, I don't.
you are at the southernmost part.
All right.
You are in front of the entrance gate, and the entrance gate on the arch it says, "By their sacrifice, our town is made safe." And next to the gate is someone in like a suit of like Onion Knight-esque armor, like plate mail, I think.
Onion Knight?
Yes. Right here, let me show you the.
I might know what you mean by Onion Knight. Is that like a? Hold on.
I do not know what this Knight of Onion is.
I think it's a Dark Souls thing.
Someone hasn't played Final Fantasy.
Is it?
Correct.
It is a hardcore Final Fantasy reference.
Okay, boop, there. There he is.
Whoa.
And
That is-
yeah, it's the shoulder.
Not a Final Fantasy
Yeah.
image,
Oh, he's
but
like
that
a
is
farmer.
definitely a Final Fantasy reference.
It looks like it, or shit.
And as you walk up to it, the bird says, "Please identify yourselves."